Hey guys, this is June because I was born in June. This is my crown. Welcome to my amazing life today. Okay, so in today's topic, if let's say you're watching it, I am really on live right now. It's not like a pre-recorded live, which I always done, right? So that's why today I am able to play a lot of different effects, like all this filter. If let's say you are interested in knowing what I'm using, right? All you need to do in order to play all this kind of different filter, it's by using your Facebook mobile app. There is a button there when you press on live, you can actually change the filter. You can even put a lot of different portals. So if let's say you're really live, just tell me you're live, okay? Hashtag live for me. Okay, so today we're going to cover these tips that I want to share with you guys. How you can actually create values to close deals faster. Okay, so why should we create values? Because most of the time, whenever you create values, you give values in advance. The values you give, whether it's in written format, audio format, or video format, that is going to build a very long-term relationship with someone else, okay? It's just like in a relationship. If let's say you see a lady, you really want her to be your wife, okay? You need to bring her to dinner dates. Hi, Joe. You need to bring her to dinner dates, and then you need to bring her to like movies, dating for a lot of times to create values in order to turn her from like a lead to become your girlfriend. Girlfriend is like a customer, and then from a girlfriend customer become like a wife, right? So there's everything. You need to give values in advance. That's why treat your customer like your lover. So do the same thing for a business as well. So that's why I always want to create values. But then this topic is not going to talk about why you want to create values, but then how. What are the really simple methods to create values? This is what I have been observing for the trend right now, right? Okay, so the number one, I've been realizing that a lot of people are creating challenges in their Facebook group in order to create values. This kind of challenges, it could be, if let's say you guys are familiar, it can be like a 3 days challenges to do certain things, to achieve certain goals, or like a 5-day challenges to do certain goals. You might be wondering, why are these guys doing all these free 3 days challenges or free 5-day challenges? Okay, because at the end of the day, like assuming that three days challenges you are giving for free, first day and second day you have been giving so much value, you give your 100% to tell people, let's say, how to close deals faster, or how to actually get it from $0 to $1,000 for affiliate income or affiliate marketing, right? So when you do this kind of challenge, 2 days people are following you. Maybe they have already know you personally through a video which is evergreen, right? And on the third day, what they need to do is just to upsell them to a more advanced class. So it's much easier for people to actually join your class at a high ticket class if let's say they have received your values in advance. So when you create create this challenge in the group, right? Another thing that I realized is that it creates a pressure for your members to do this challenge at the very same time. That's why most of the time that I've seen creators, these content creators and course creator, they will be like gamify this entire program. Meaning, what do we mean by gamify? You can do this like day one is talking about mindsets and mistakes, and then day one you also give a little bit of homework. In order to make sure your members are doing the homework, what you can do is that you can give them a free gift. The free gift can be like no-brainer. The free gift can be, say, maybe it's your book, one of the book that you have written, one of the ebook you have written, some of the checklists that they need to follow through, right? So let's say I'm creating a 3-day challenges, how to from 0 to hero in sales closing. So maybe first day I was just talking about mindset and mistake to avoid, and then my journey in doing all this sales closing. And then at the end of the day, I give a homework. I say, hey guys, in order to close deals faster, you kind of need to know what kind of niche that you're in, and then what are the mistakes that you have been doing for the past few years, right? Then here's the homework. The homework is that I need you to list down the mistakes that you need to avoid from today's onward. And then in order to exchange for you to do the homework, really, I need you to, if let's say you have done it, and then tell me in the group that you already done your homework, like putting up a screenshot or anything, right? I'm going to give you a free ebook with top 15 tips in order to handle objections. Okay, so when you do that, people are incentivized in order to do homework, even though at the beginning Okay, I already know this will happen because even I myself, sometimes I'm not disciplined in following through all these free courses with all the homeworks, right? We always give excuses to ourselves, but then some of the homeworks can be really simple. It will just take about 10 to 15 minutes time to complete it, and then make your audience and make your members to actually do the homework themselves and comment into it. Gamify it, okay? So that's the first day. And the second day, after you talk about, mindset, first day is usually about mindset and maybe mistakes to avoid, and maybe plus a little bit of your personal story. We do not want to seem like we are always a pro. We have faced some failure that we want to share it with our members to make them feel like we are also the same. We were just like them, so that they will know that, yeah, if let's say June is like that, so it means that I can be the person same time, right? If let's say I follow through the journey. So day 2, what you can do is that you can give some concrete suggestion. Like, let's say I can give some concrete suggestion. What is the process in order to build the authority, and what's the process in order to build the branding, by giving some steps to follow through, okay? So after I giving the steps already, day 2, I also give the homework. I believe that homework is so powerful because it kind of forces us as a community in order to complete that, right? So, and then day 3, you can proceed selling. You can sell a course. It can be a course or it can be an affiliate offer to push your members to actually go to an advanced class with you. So this is the reasons that why we are seeing so many course creators. They are using these methods in order to sell their course, whether it's a high ticket or maybe an affiliate program, because this is super effective. Value in advance will never be wrong. And then you might be wondering, but then you are giving so much values out there, will people even want to buy your course? Okay, that's a very wrong concept. I want to correct you guys, right? If let's say you have been giving so much of values, it means that your paid course will be even much more valuable, okay? So that's the first method you can do. And the second method, which is the method I'm using, right? I'm doing Facebook Live in order to create values. Okay, the reason I'm picking Facebook Live is because I'm very used to videos. I kind of enjoy doing public speaking. I enjoy doing videos at the same time, which gives me an added advantage. That's number 1. And then secondly, I feel that video has an added advantage is that it can be very evergreen. Like, let's say the live right now I'm doing it, I can make it appear in my Facebook group, and then in the Facebook group, I can actually structure them into one of the unit for my members to go through when they are in my group. And then secondly, I can also plug this video because it's so good. I can plug it into one of the membership site that I have to teach people how to create values in different manner. I can actually repurpose it into different articles by using some of the really cool transcription software. I can actually do so much stuff with this just one video. That's why I decided to use a video. And then how I actually use my video, here's a little secret and little tricks that you can use as well. Whenever I film a video, whenever I do a certain live, which I seen, a lot of people love the content. This is what I'm going to do next. Okay? Next time someone actually asks me a question related to this topic, okay, I'm just going to send this video link to them. I either send them my Facebook Live video or I send them to my YouTube, okay? Because I know that I kind of have the answer. I don't have to repeat myself. So this allows me to serve people at scale. When you serve people as a scalable and evergreen manner, that is where you can actually spend your time and resources into learning new stuff so that it can serve even more people. And then not only that, when someone actually watch my video, they feel like I'm directly talking to them because this is how video works, okay? So that's the second manner which I'm using is actually a Facebook Live in order to create values. So other manners to create values, maybe you're saying that you're just not comfortable with life, right? Okay, this is my suggestion. You can start creating values by one-to-one, which is not a scalable manner, but then you do not want to do live. Maybe you can start by really helping people, whether in Facebook groups or whether it's maybe one of your friends that you guys have been friends for a very long time, but then you don't really chat in Messenger. Maybe it's a time for you to reach out to see how you can help, okay? So, but maybe you will have another excuse, but then June, I have no one to help. I don't know what to help. Okay, very simple. What I did at the very beginning, I go to few Facebook group. I see what are the questions that people been posting in the Facebook group, and then I seriously do not know the answer, okay? So what I did is that I take their question, I put it in Google, and then I got the answer, I copy paste to them, and then I start a conversation. That is literally what I've done in order to create values. But then from time to time onwards, as you go, as you become more experienced, you want to be able to jump on the call to give maybe a free 30 minutes coaching call. Because from there, once you've given like a free coaching call into some subject matter that you're expert in, you can then ask for testimonials, and then you get to accumulate your testimonials and social proof from time to time. That's where you're able to not only improve your confidence, and also you're able to serve people at large, right? Okay, so these are the few different ways that you can do. The last thing that, let's say, maybe you say that, oh my God, I just don't want to serve people one-to-one. I do not want to give coaching. I do not want to record video. I don't have anything that I'm good at. Okay, this is what you need to do. You need to start interview subject expert. Okay, you need to start interview expert. Okay, let us think about it. What will be the advantages of interviewing experts, and what will be the key criteria that the person they want to look for? Always look for someone who are more advanced than you. Okay. The reason is because during interview process is something that you can actually, it's a learning process. Okay, what you need to do is that, let's say today you kind of want to learn about Facebook advertisement strategy. Okay, because you simply suck at it, just like me. I'm not excelling in Facebook ads. I want to learn about Facebook ads. So all I need to do is just to look for someone who are subject expert in that manner, in that subject, right? And I interview them for the tips and tricks in 7 tips or 7 steps for a Facebook beginner to start advertising. Because during the 30 minutes or 15 minutes interview session, you're able to learn all these secrets of this expert as well. So why not, right? And then of course, when you are doing that, right, it builds your authority. That's number one. And then secondly, it can also benefit your audience. Means that you don't need to come up with the contents. You just need to come up with the questions to ask during the interview session. Does it make sense? So let us recall what you can do in order to create values. First, if let's say you're experienced, you can actually create a challenge. It can be like a 3-day challenge or a 5-day challenge. Do it in your group. Because when you're doing in your group, then you can organize them into like a unit and easily to motivate them to actually interact with you. Second way that you can do is just like me, I'm doing Facebook Live, but then one Facebook Live I'm doing, I stream to almost 9 different portals, including YouTube, Instagram Live as well. And then you can actually repurpose this into like using transcription software, repurpose to written content, or audio also can, right? And then a third way that you can do it is that one-to-one coaching through the messenger. Go to the groups, look for whoever who are having problem with certain issues. You just give them the answer by Googling the answer to them. Start building a relationship. Start jumping on free coaching call in exchange for testimonial. The last thing you can do is that you can actually invite guests to interview them for their subject expertise. Okay, so that's all with my sharing today. If let's say you love this sharing, feel free to comment down below. Just give me a hashtag live or hashtag replay, and then tell me which city you're watching from. As well, if let's say you haven't joined my group, just now I actually just done a very different exclusive Facebook Live. Is about how I get started. So in that live, I actually tell you guys my journey of how I started, what I'm doing right now, and then who am I? Who am I in person? So if let's say you want to know that was an exclusive content that is only available in my Facebook group, you can go to www.AMazingStory.co. And then also I'm going to put a link down below for you guys who are doing everything yourself. Okay, it's time to stop doing everything yourself. You can grab my 10 pages free ebook where I'm teaching you how to hire a virtual assistant very easily and very effectively. Okay, this is a free ebook. I'm going to put the link down below as well. And remember to subscribe my YouTube channel and podcast. Okay, I look forward to see you guys tomorrow then. Take care. Bye.